Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to a DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and VHS update for you guys. Got a lot to show, specifically more VHSs than DVD, Blu-ray, and 4Ks. But going to start off here with the first one, and I got this off of Amazon, and I've heard things about the film, and I watched it. And it's called Deliverance, which stars Jon Voight, Burt Reynolds, Ned Beatty, Ronnie Cox. Produced and directed by John Boorman, who directed Point Blank, which I really enjoy. And I watched the film, and I find this film overrated, in my opinion. I know a lot of you will probably disagree with me on it, but I thought the film was just okay. It's not terrible. It's a little boring in some parts, but I didn't hate the film. This also, is the film famously for the Dwellin' Banjos scene. But it has special features. It has a 4-part 35th anniversary retrospective with the film stars, the director John Boorman, exploring the winding journey from original novel through production, because this was based off a novel. Winding journey from original novel through production and release, including a look at the movie's controversial abduction sequence. Also has a commentary by John Boorman, vintage featurette, The Dangerous World of Deliverance, and the trailer. So there you go, that's Deliverance. And this one I got off of Amazon, and this is a film that's been on my watch list, and I finally got around to watching it. So I picked up the 4K Steelbook of Brian De Palma's Body Double. Good movie. Stars Craig Wasson, Greg Henry, Melanie Griffith. Really enjoyed this film. It's a erotic film, but very good movie. We'll review this film at some point. This is one of my favorite Brian De Palma films, which Brian De Palma wrote the story, he produced, and also directed the film. But it has features on it. It has 4 featurettes, Frankie Goes to Hollywood, Relax music video, which, has the song Relax, they'll do it. I never knew that song came from this film. I've heard the song so many times that I didn't even know that it was from this film. Has EPK interviews, photo gallery, and the trailer. So very nice steelbook this is. Got Melanie Griffith there. Take out the discs here to show you what steelbook looks like. Another shot of Melanie Griffith there. But yeah, that's Body Double. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a very good Brian De Palma film. So that's Body Double there. I'll show the discs as well. So check out Body Double if you guys haven't seen it. Then the next one I got here, I got this off of Amazon as well, is the 4K of Christine, directed by John Carpenter. Stars Keith Gordon, John Stockwell, Alexander Paul, Robert Prosky, Harry Dean Stanton, and my buddy Luke Ponto. He did a watch along of this film. I wanted to join him, but I didn't have a copy of the film, so we'll get a chance to watch the film. I know the film has mixed reviews from people. Some people like the film, some people don't. Some people think this is John Carpenter's weakest film. But we'll definitely get around to checking out Christine. But it has deleted scenes, commentary with John Carpenter and Keith Gordon, Christine Ignition, Christine Fast and Furious, and Christine Finish Line. you know, but we'll check out Christine. And it's a film that I wanted to check out. It's on DVD. Also got this off of Amazon. Not many people talk about this film. It is kind of forgotten about, but it has a good cast, and that is 200 Cigarettes. I mean, look at the cast. Ben Affleck, Casey Affleck, Dave Chappelle, Guillermo Diaz, Angela Featherstone, Janine Garofalo, Gabby Hoffman, Kate Hudson, Courtney Love, Jay Moore, Martha Plimpton, Christina Ricci, and Paul Rudd. Very good cast there, stacked cast. And this is a film that was released in 1999. The film takes place on New Year's Eve of 1981. And I guess it follows the characters, with the characters on what happened on that New Year's Eve. But we'll check it out. Really interested in giving it a watch. If I like the film, this is probably one film I'm going to watch every New Year's Eve. So that's 200 Cigarettes. Yes, that's the DVDs. That's the DVD 4Ks and the Blu-rays that I got. Now on to the VHSs. I have a whole lot of VHSs that I got. And these two, I got these from Night Owl Video. I actually went back to Night Owl Video. I did not film a movie hunting video for that, because I only just went back to see if they had the Ninja Turtles VHSs of the 3 films, because my friend from work wanted me to pick them up. But they only have the 3rd movie there, which obviously is the worst one. They didn't have the original 1990 film or Secret of the Ooze. But I did get these 2 VHSs there. First one here is a short film that I really love, and they turned this into a feature film, an animated feature film in 2012, and that is Frankenweenie, directed by Tim Burton, and this is based off an original idea by Tim Burton, and this was supposed to, I guess, come out, but Disney at that time said that it was too scary for kids. But this is actually featured on the Nightmare Before Christmas DVD Blu-ray, maybe the 4K, as a special feature, along with Tim Burton's other short film, Vincent. But this has Barrett Oliver from The Neverending Story. Also has Shelley Duvall and Daniel Stern. As you can see them right there. And this is the short film that gave Tim Burton the chance to direct his first feature film, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, because Paul Reubens, may he rest in peace, he actually saw this short film. And he liked what he saw, and that's how he reached out to Tim Burton and got Tim Burton to direct Pee-wee's Big Adventure, which I thought that was really cool. And I like how Night Owl Video puts their VHSs in these plastic cases here. So here's a good look of the VHS here. It's got the old school Disney sticker there, which that brings back memories. So here's the VHS here. And there's the print date there. Print date on this is from February 11th, 1992. So a 1992 release of Frankenweenie here. But if you haven't seen Frankenweenie, check out the short film. If you have Nightmare Before Christmas DVD or Blu-ray 4K, like I said, it's a special feature on there. Or if you just want to search it up here on YouTube, definitely give it a watch. Such a very good, cute, short film that Tim Burton did. So get this back in the plastic case here. Come on. Yeah, I'll put it back after the video. So, yeah, that's Frankenweenie. Then the next one here, I wanted to check out this film. I've heard things about this film, and it's one of those Freaky Friday body swap films, and it is like Father Like Son, starring Dudley Moore and Kirk Cameron, when Kirk Cameron did not talk about religion 24/7. This was when he was on Growing Pains, the TV show. But this came out, I think, like a year before Vice Versa, because they did two body swap films with, two guys, which was this, and Vice Versa with Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage. But haven't seen this film, do want to check it out. So it's a original RCA Columbia video release. It was released by TriStar. So there you go. There's a print date on it. I can't tell, like these print dates. I know my buddy Luke Ponto knows these print dates well. If it's on the top of the flap of the tapes. But that's Like Father, Like Son. We'll get around to checking it out at some point. I'll just put that there. Then I got this off of Whatnot. Most of these I got off of Whatnot. And this one I got the 4K of this, and I really enjoyed this film. Saw it on 4K, and I decided to get the VHS of it because it has very awesome cover art, and it is Dragonslayer. I mean, look at that cover art. I think this cover looks better than the 4K cover, because this is hand-drawn animation here, which I really like. This is when they took their time to design, things for a VHS cover. And, back in the day, there was no Photoshop or nothing. Get back to it. This is a 1992 box here, but the tape is from 1995. There you go. Really like how these Paramount tapes always looked when I was a kid. So that's Dragonslayer. Very good film that stars Peter McNichol, Caitlin Clark, Ralph Richardson, directed by Matthew Robbins. So that's Dragonslayer. Next one needs no introduction. I have the DVD of this. I want to get it on 4K, but I have the VHS here. And it is Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Classic film, directed by John Hughes, and he wrote the film. Stars Matthew Broderick, Mia Sara, Alan Ruck. Say box says 1992. Tape is from 1993. So that's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Classic film. Then this one, I have this on 4K, and this is such a fun film. I really enjoy it. Reviewed this film along with the sequel, which the sequel is just very forgotten about. And, I said when the sequel came out that I thought it was okay, but now that I look back on it, I'm like, eh. But it is Independence Day. Directed by Roland Emmerich. Stars, of course, Will Smith, Bill Pullman, Jeff Goldblum, Judd Hirsch, Randy Quaid. Very cool. And it actually came with the lenticular thing right here, because this is on the front of the VHS here, like if it's still in its plastic seal. Very cool there. The aliens blowing up the White House in the scene where the aliens attack. There you go. Say 1996 or 97? No, 97 release. There you go. It's Independence Day. And this one, I've been wanting to check out this film. I've seen the trailer to it. I watched it the other night, and very good movie this is. This is coming out on Criterion next month on 4K, which I do want to get. And it is Altered States. Directed by Ken Russell. Stars William Hurt, Blair Brown, Bob Balaban, and Charles Hayde. Such a good movie. Very trippy film as well. So it's based on the book by Patty Chayefsky. But we'll review this film at some point. Such a crazy movie this is. There's the sticker, the end label. There's a print date on top. Oh no, there is no print date here. Oh yeah, here it is, but I don't want to take off the label here. I like to keep my VHSs how the way they are, so I don't like peeling off labels, end labels or anything like that. So that's Altered States. Very good movie. I want to watch the film again. I just really loved and enjoyed that film. Next one here is Ladyhawke. Directed by Richard Donner. Stars Matthew Broderick. Also has Rutger Hauer, Michelle Pfeiffer, John Wood, Ken Hutchinson. Heard good things about this film. So I'll give it a watch at some point. Tape. There you go. That's Ladyhawke. Heard good things about it. Here I have the Night at the Roxbury with the nice flashy cover here, which is cool. And I have the film on DVD and on Blu-ray. Such a hilarious film. I know a lot of people don't like it, but Will Ferrell and Chris Kattan, has good chemistry together, especially in the Saturday Night Live sketch. They did, of course, the famous sketch with Jim Carrey as, the Roxbury guys. But hilarious film based off the Saturday Night Live skit. And this VHS came from Blockbuster. Came from a Blockbuster. Here's the sticker. And, of course, you got the old school Blockbuster sticker there where it says, just to remind, please rewind, thanks, the end. So that's vintage 90s throwback there. Blockbuster. So that's the Night at the Roxbury. Next is the Elephant Man. I have the Criterion release of this. Such a good movie, but very depressing. I actually did see this at my local Alamo Draft House in the theater. They had a showing of this and was completely blown away by this film. I mean, it's not a film that I rewatch all the time because of how depressing it is, but this has Anthony Hopkins, John Hurt, Anne Bancroft, John Gielgud, Freddie Jones, directed by the late great David Lynch. So filmed in beautiful black and white. Box says 1991, and it is a 1991 tape here. That's The Elephant Man. Very good movie. Have this film on DVD and on Blu-ray, and it's a hilarious film. My favorite Chris Farley film, Beverly Hills Ninja. Also has Nicolette Sheridan, Nathaniel Parker, Robin Shue from Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat, and also Chris Rock. So hilarious Chris Farley film. I know Chris Farley didn't like this film when it came out. He thought he embarrassed himself in this film, but I found it to be hilarious. There's the tape. Like I said, one of my favorite Chris Farley films, Beverly Hills Ninja. Next, I know this is out on 4K, but decided to get it on VHS here. It is the original Nutty Professor with Jerry Lewis. So we'll check this out. I know that, like I said, they released this on 4K in the Paramount Presents line. So we'll get that probably at some point. But tape, the box says 1991. Tape is from 1996 there. So that's the Nutty Professor. Move these over. Next one is a classic, National Lampoon's Vacation, with the original artwork, which I like. The Blu-ray and the 4K release of the cover. I think the steelbook that I have includes this cover here, which is classic. Really like the artwork on it. It says the back. And it has a print date of November 25th, 1991. So a 1991 reprint of National Lampoon's Vacation. Next, I had this on Blu-ray, and I really enjoyed this film. Decided to get on VHS, The Omega Man, with Charlton Heston. So, also has Anthony Zerbay, Rosalind Cash. There you go. VHS here. Print date of November 11th, 1994. So, a 1994 reprint of The Omega Man. So, if you haven't seen it, very good movie. Really enjoyed it. Charlton Heston does a great job in that film, where at first it's just him in a deserted LA because it's the end of the world. Of course, it's based off of the I Am Legend book. And I have 2 copies of Stand By Me. One is the original RCA Columbia release. The other is the 1993 Columbia TriStar reprint. So here's the Columbia TriStar reprint. So that's that. And here is the original 1987 RCA Columbia release. And it has the flap right here. You get out here, the tape slips out like that. There you go. Really cool. I want to keep both copies of the film because it is just a classic. It's one of my favorites, based off of the Stephen King novel The Body. And it just has the same, description and pictures as, this release. So there you go. Nothing different. Only this release doesn't have the RCA Columbia logo there because it's Columbia TriStar. So gotta keep both copies. Next is a very fun film that I like. It's a guilty pleasure. Jawbreaker. I have this on DVD and on Blu-ray. Film stars Rose McGowan, Rebecca Gayheart, Julie Benz. Also has Carol Kane and Pam Grier in it. Jawbreaker is such a fun film. Really like it. I do a watch along of this film at some point with my buddy Luke Ponto, maybe. There's the tape. Of course, there's a print date on top. So yes, that's Jawbreaker on VHS there. Next is a film that I've been wanting to check out for a while. And I know that it was only released on VHS. I think it came out to Blu-ray. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But it is a film that has Terry Garr, Peter Weller, and Christopher Collect. And also it has a very young Corey Haim in it. I was about to say Corey Feldman, but Corey Haim in it. Firstborn. There you go. Drama film. Firstborn takes a look at 3 different people who are all caught in the middle. Terry Garr stars as a young divorced mother trying to balance her relationship with her sons and her interest in Sam, played by Peter Weller, a drifter who has wandered into her life. Christopher Collette and Corey Haim play the young boys who think they have to somehow save their mom from Sam's clutches. The plot thing is when Sam moves in and mom falls deeper in love and closer to trouble. Finally, it's up to the firstborn, played by Christopher Collette, to save the day by stepping forward to behave more like an adult than any of the adults in his life. So, interesting. So, we'll get a chance to check this out. The box says 1985 there, but the tape is a reprint from 1989. As you can see there at the bottom. Also, end label there. So that's Firstborn. 2 more tapes here. This one, of course, needs no introduction. Love this movie. Beavis and Butthead Do America on VHS. Have it on DVD. The Blu-ray, I heard the picture quality is just okay. But I really like this cover to it that it has, on the DVD. And I also have the special edition DVD as well. So I have the original DVD release and the special edition, which has a commentary with Mike Judge on it, with a whole bunch of features. There you go. That's Beavis and Butthead Do America, 1997 release. And the last VHS here is Black Beauty from 1971. I've seen the trailer to this. I think it looks like a very, very good movie based on the novel by Anna Sewell. Black Beauty is a lyrical tale of the friendship and understanding between a young boy and his colt, which is the horse there. Joe Evans, played by Mark Lester, and Black Beauty are parted, and before their reunion, Beauty passes from owner to owner as a racehorse, circus performer, military steed in India, and a worker for a coal merchant. Black Beauty is a passionate argument for the humane treatment of animals as well as outstanding family entertainment. So this film will be a good double feature. This and The Black Stallion. Because The Black Stallion is a masterpiece. The box says 1990. The tape is... does it have a... looks like a 80s release. Maybe 87, 88 release, because it has the Paramount 75th anniversary logo on it. So it has a print date up here, though. But like I said, I don't know these print dates. But my buddy Luke Ponto knows them, so get help from him. There you go. That's Black Beauty. Yeah, so anyways, that's it for this DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, and VHS update. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and until next video, I'll see you all later. Bye. Oops, forgot to add one here. This one, I really enjoy this film. But wanted to get the VHS of this because I have it on Blu-ray. I might do a watch-along of this film come next month, hopefully. And it is The Frighteners. This with the lenticular cover here. This is a film that stars Michael J. Fox, directed by Peter Jackson. It also has Dee Wallace Stone, Jeffrey Combs, Jake Busey, Chi McBride. Very fun movie this is. Very underrated. And I did a review of this film back in the day, so you can check out my review of that. Here's the VHS to it. Yes, that's The Frighteners. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.